Good morning. How's everyone doing today? So let's begin. My name is Melissa. I'll be guiding you through a 30-minute chair yoga practice. I'll also weave in some meditation, some guided relaxation. And just a reminder to listen to your body. So if any of the stretches aren't working for you, please skip them, come on out of them, and meet us in the next posture. So we will start by finding a comfortable seated position. So you may want to sit more towards the edge of your seat. That will help to encourage the spine to stay straight and to engage your core. Feel free to adjust your seat as well. If you can lift yourself up or down, we want to try to feel that our knees are in line with our hips and having your heels in line with your knees. We'll start with a gentle release for the shoulders. Take a deep full breath in. Draw the shoulders up, back, and down. Breathe in, take the shoulders up, back, and down. And then one more time. Inhale and exhale. And then letting that go. We'll just find stillness here. Closing the eyes. And begin to engage your core. Create a sensation of tucking your tailbone. Feel your navel move back and up to the spine a little bit. And then try to create a line that flows through the spine. So maybe invite a little tuck to the chin to help lengthen the back of the neck. And then reach out through the crown of the head. Begin to drop in and connect to the rise and the fall of the breath. And then lengthening the breath as you inhale and lengthening the breath as you exhale. And then maybe encouraging the exhale to be a little bit longer than the inhale. And then as you breathe, maybe imagining a wave of breath that washes up and down your body. As you inhale, feel that breath flow up your body. So it's going to move from your feet up through the body to the top of the head. And then as you exhale, releasing the breath, just feel that wave gently flowing down your body. Breathe in, feel the breath flow up. Breathe out, feel the breath flow down. And then just taking this at your own pace. So just feeling this wave, this breath melting away tension in your mind and in your body. Let's take our chin to chest. And then maybe a little gentle wiggle here. Little rock to right and left. So we're not necessarily taking the ear all the way to the shoulder just yet, but just a little gentle rocking. This will be great for gently warming up the neck a little bit. Let your right ear roll to your right shoulder. We'll make our way into a nice neck stretch. Come back. Let's take chin to chest and head releases to the left. And realigning, let's take our chin back into the chest and then circling the head here for a moment. So maybe find large circles, maybe find smaller circles. And then begin to circle in the other direction. So we'll just reverse that movement. Let's come to stillness here. And then circling the torso. So we'll begin to gently draw the weight around from side to side. And then this will be great for letting go of tension in the low back, getting into the mid, into the upper back a little bit. And then also great for the sides of the body. So we'll find a little bit of length and a little bit of space here. Begin to circle in the other direction. And then as you circle, just feel your body reacting to the movement. As you shift your weight off to the right, maybe feel the left sitting bone, maybe feel the left leg lifting up and off of the chair a little bit. Let's come to a neutral spine here. Hands onto the knees, chin to chest, breathing out, and then pressing those hands into the knees. Try to round your back. Let your heart float forward. Shoulders will relax away from the ears. Exhale, round, chin to chest. And then taking this one with your breath for a moment. So we'll just flow to the rise and the fall of the breath. Lengthening as you inhale, lengthening as you exhale. As you inhale, feel the shoulders relax from the ears. Create that space between the ears and the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades moving down your back. And then on exhale, really rounding through your back. Imagine creating space between the shoulder blades. Coming to a neutral spine here. Hands will extend to the sky, breathe in. Hands will move to your heart, breathe out. Deep full breath in. Let's take those hands right on up. Exhale, release. 3 more times. Hands will gently release to prayer at heart, and then circle in the other direction. Draw your fingertips up. Hands will sweep out and around. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more times. Let's begin to extend the hands right on up to the sky. Fingers will interlock, press your palms up, and then let the hands release to the left. Maybe roll that right shoulder back, left shoulder rolls under slightly. Feel that the heart is moving to the sky. Come on through, we'll take a neutral spine here, begin to lengthen and hands to the right. Try to feel grounded in your right or your left sitting bone rather. We don't want to be lifting up too much. Let's come to a neutral spine and then gently releasing your hands. Hands will move behind your body and then try to reach for opposite elbows here. So just work with a nice front body opening stretch. So we'll try to reach for opposite elbows. This might be easy. It could be a little bit tricky, but just make sure that it's not hurting or anything like that. Let's try to relax the shoulders from the ears. Check in with the core. Feel that core is engaged. Letting the hands release out and up to the sky. Right hand begins to move down your back. Left hand will guide you into that stretch. And just making sure that the spine is straight here. Really easy to be a little bit rounded. So try to keep the heart open. Hands will sweep up. Breathe here. Left hand down your back. Right hand guides you to the stretch. Let's relax the shoulders from the ears. So just try to create some length and some space on this one. Hands will sweep out to the sides. Breathing in. Let's take that right hand to the left. Left arm will bend, and then left arm will guide you into that stretch. Maybe gently relax your right shoulder away from the right ear. Sometimes this one can kind of draw up when we have a little unevenness in the hips and the shoulders. Hands will sweep out, full breath here. Left hand to the right. Right arm guides you to the stretch. Breathing here. Make sure that the breath is flowing in through the nose and out through the nose. We just want to try to avoid mouth breathing in our yoga classes. Hands will sweep out to the sides of the room. Breathe here. And then wrapping the arms up. We'll take our right arm under. Maybe reach for opposite shoulders. Press the backs of hands together. Maybe arms will wrap and hands will wrap. Let's breathe here. If you'd like, you can stay right where you are. You can also reach your fingertips up to the sky a little bit. And that's just going to change up your stretch. Maybe do a little scan here of your body. Notice where you're holding tension. Let that tension go with your exhale. Hands will release. Let's take those hands out to the sides of the room. Full breath here. Left arm under, right arm over, and then we'll give that one a go on the other side. Maybe hands are going to reach up if you would like. Also check in with breath. Try to breathe deep, full diaphragmatic breath. Stomach, ribs, chest. And then exhaling chest, ribs, and stomach. Letting that stretch go. Hands can come onto your shoulders. Let's take our elbows forward. Draw them up, back, and down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Deep pull in breath and out breath. Let's take the hands out in front. We're just going to give the wrist a little bit of a circling here. So maybe finding large circles, maybe finding smaller circles. So whatever feels best for you. And then just noticing, it might feel really easy on one wrist and then it might just feel a little bit, unnatural or just not quite as easy on the other. Circle in the other direction and try to create that full range of movement. So just noticing if the muscles are a little bit tight or a little bit stuck on one side. Let's extend that right hand out in front, fingertips point up, and then begin to draw your fingertips back. Right arm is really active. Press through the crease in your elbow. Press out through your palm. Allow for your hand to relax. Press into the hand for a moment. Breathe here. It will be great for opening up the muscles on the top of the arm. Left hand begins to float out in front, fingertips pointing up, fingertips draw back. Hand relaxes, pressing into the top of the hand for a moment. Let's take our palms together. Fingers will interlock and then circling out through the wrist. Circle in the other direction, so we'll just reverse that movement. And then letting that go, giving the wrist a little bit of a shake here. So just going to shake out any tension that we are holding onto. Working with the legs and the hips. The right leg will begin to extend out in front. Take a moment to point and flex your foot. So just create a little movement here. And maybe slowing that movement down. Sometimes the slower we move, the more of a stretch we can experience. Take a moment to pause. Begin to point your foot. Let's try to feel that that leg is super active. We feel our quad working. We feel our calf working. Flex your foot. So we'll press through the heel, back of the knee, and that leg is active, energized. Begin to circle your foot and your ankle. So you don't have to create a full movement through the whole leg. It's just the leg is pretty still, and then just movement through the ankle and through the foot. Let's begin to circle in the other direction. So we'll just reverse that movement. Try to feel that the shoulders are over the hips. Really easy to kind of be leaning back on this one. So let's just keep that core engaged. Spine is straight. Let's take our right leg up and over. We'll work with a figure 4 stretch here. And feel free to shift towards the front of your feet a little bit more if you'd like. Sometimes that can make that a little bit easier. You can sit here with your spine straight. If you'd like to fold forward, you can do that as well. That will deepen the stretch. Flex your right foot. Encourage your right knee down to the ground. This is called a seated pigeon stretch. So this one is great for hips and legs. Also really great for the low back if you have low back pain and sensitivity. And it's also one of the best stretches if you ever have sciatica or sciatic pain. It really helps to take some pressure off of the nerve. Let's come on up. We'll take a neutral spine here. Hands will sweep to the sky. Breathe in. And twist the right, breathing out. So come into a nice spinal twist. As you take your twist, gaze off your right shoulder. Let that move you into the twist here. Give that nice stretch for the left side of the neck. Hands will sweep up, take a full breath in, and hands to the left, breathing out. With your in-breath, feel your spine lengthen. On your out-breath, allow for your twist to deepen. Gently releasing your twist. Hands will sweep to the sky into prayer. And hands will move to your heart as you breathe out. Let's take our right foot to meet our left foot. And then left leg extends out in front. Begin to point and flex your foot. So just feel the breath gently flowing in and out through the nose. And remembering each time that you breathe, you bring life, you bring oxygen to all of the cells through your body. Take a moment to point your foot. Maybe just notice in your body where you're feeling the stretch on this one. Flex your foot. Maybe notice how that stretch changes as you create that movement. And then circling. Let's create a little fluid movement here. And then in our yoga practice, just remembering there's no right, there's no wrong way to move. We always just want to move in a pain-free range. Circle in the other direction. Let's begin to take the left leg up and over. We'll find that figure 4 stretch here. Stay here with the spine straight. Maybe fold forward if you would like. Allow for the eyes to close. And try to relax the eyebrows, relax the jaw. Let go of any tension through the shoulders, arms, and hands. Relax the upper, mid, and low back. And then also try to relax the legs and relax the feet of tension. Let's come to our neutral spine here. Breathe in. Hands will sweep up, and then hands to the left, breathing out. And then using the breath here, let's breathe into the stomach, ribs, chest, And then releasing from the chest, ribs, and the stomach. Hands will sweep to the sky. Breathe here deeply. Hands to the right, breathing out. And then also breathe into your back body. So we'll breathe into our low back, mid back, and upper back. Letting that one go. We'll gently release our twist. Hands will sweep up. Take a full breath here. Hands to heart, breathing out. Last foot will meet right. And then let's make our way up for standing. To start, feet can be a little wider than the hips, and then arms can relax side to side. Draw your hands behind you. We'll come into a yoga mudra. So for this one, the fingers will interlock, palms will touch, and imagine squeezing a pencil between the shoulder blades. We don't want that pencil to fall, so we're just gonna work those shoulder blades in towards one another. So you can stay here with the spine straight. Option to fold forward if you would like. So as you fold forward, the arms can run alongside your back, but you can also relax your arms away from the back. That's just going to intensify that opening for the shoulders. Maybe look to the wall behind you. Gently release your hands onto your low back. And then hands can come down to the ground. And then we're just going to flow up through the spine nice and slow. So just one vertebrae at a time. Take a full breath in. Draw the shoulders up, back, and down. Working with tree, we'll try a balance pose. So for tree, the right foot will begin to lift. So you can always grab onto the wall or a chair. And you can always leave your toes on the ground too if you want a little kickstand. You can also bring this foot up anywhere that feels comfortable. You can kind of take it up if you'd like. You can have it down. Maybe bring the hands up. If you also have shoes on, you don't have to put your foot on your leg. You can just kind of have it maybe an inch or two away from the leg. And then let's breathe here. So we'll just find one spot to focus on. One spot to focus your concentration, to focus your awareness. And once you find that spot, not letting the eyes shift at all. Hands will release, right foot will release. And then as you ground into the right foot, let's lift that left foot up. Maybe hands reach up. Try to feel really grounded in the right foot. So we'll press firmly through the inside, through the outside. And then notice your body's natural tendency, noticing if you tend to roll in, maybe tend to roll out. Let's gently release that one. We'll take our left foot to meet right, feet wider than hips, and then arms can relax side to side. Let's take that right knee up and into the chest and into the stomach. So fingers can interlock, a little bit of a support here. And then staying right here, if you'd like more of a challenge, take your right knee to the left. And then that right foot can reach to the right. Maybe take the index and the thumb to touch. Gaze off your right fingertips. Let's breathe here. So this gives us that nice twist. Let's breathe into the stomach, ribs, chest. Releasing chest, ribs, stomach. Let's come back to center. We'll do a little reset here. Draw that knee up and in. And then right foot meets left. And then left foot lifts up. And deciding where you'd like to take the pose. Maybe that knee off to the right. Hand to the left. Maybe gently roll your left hip down a little bit. That will help to give a little bit of a different stretch. And will also help to even off the hips and the low back. And then as you draw that left knee to the right, breathe into the stretch for the IT band on the left leg. Let's gently release that. Feet wider than hips. Arms side to side. Coming back into our comfortable seated position. Maybe sitting a little bit away from the back of the chair, sitting more towards the edge. Align your legs for a 90-degree angle. Take your shoulders up, back, and down. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. And then letting that go. We'll close our eyes here. Taking a moment to drop into our body and our breath. And then returning to the wave of breath we started with. So as you breathe in, visualize a wave flowing up your body. And then as you exhale, visualize this wave flowing down your body. Breathing in, feeling that wave flowing up, melting away any tension that you're holding on to. As you exhale, feel that wave flowing down and dissolving any tension that you're holding on to. Observe how you feel. Notice your mind and your body. Feel the mind relaxed, calm, at ease. Feel your body aligned and balanced. If you came to class with tension, just feeling how that softens as we've moved with our breath. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's really wonderful to be here with you. I look forward to our next yoga practice on Monday at 5:30. That'll be yoga on the yoga mat, so I hope you can join us. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.